श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति सपदान्तिकं वन्दे अहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सवधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदं सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृतं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी मुखं करोति वाचालं पुंगं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं हरि ओं तत्सत्। So today we will discuss from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, verse number 36, Karma Yoga. Arjuna uvacha atha kena prajuktayam papam charati purusaha anichanta api prasneya baladiva niyajitaha. Arjuna uvacha atha kena prajuktayam papam charati purusaha anichanti varsneya anichanti api varsneya baladiva niyajitaha. Arjuna uvacha atha kena prajuktayam papam charati purusaha अनिच्छानपि वर्ष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः अर्जुन उवाच अथ केन प्रयुक्तायं पापं चरति पुरुषः अनिच्छन्त अपि वर्ष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः अर्जुन उवाच अथ केन प्रयुक्तायं पापं चरति पुरुषः अनिच्छन्तपि वर्ष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः अर्जुन उवाच अथ केन प्रयुक्तायं पापं चरति पुरुषः अनिच्छन्तपि वर्ष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः अर्जुन उवाच अथ केन प्रयुक्तायं पापं चरति पुरुषः अनिच्छन्तपि वर्ष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः Synonyms Arjun uvacha Arjun said Atha then Kana by what Prajuktaha impelled Ayam one Papam since Charati does Purushaha a man Anichan without desiring Opi although Varsneya O descendant of Vrishni Balad by force Iva as if Niyajitaha engaged. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Arjun said, O descendant of Vrishni, by what is one impelled to sinful acts, even unknowingly as if engaged by force? Purport. A living entity as part and parcel of the Supreme is originally spiritual, pure, and free from all material contaminations. Therefore, by nature, he is not subject to the sins of the material world. But when he is in contact with the material nature, he acts in many sinful ways without hesitation. And sometimes, even against his will, as such, Arjuna's question to Krishna is very sanguine. As to the perverted nature of the living entities, although the living entity sometimes does not want to act in sin, he is still forced to act. Sinful actions are not, however, impelled by the super soul within, but are due to another cause, as the Lord explains in the next verse. So we are in chapter 3, verse number 36, Karma Yoga. And today we will discuss verse number 36. Actually, this verse number 36 is Arjuna's question to Lord Krishna. So, verse number 36 to 43. Be aware of lust and anger. So, a living entity as part and parcel of the Supreme is originally spiritual, pure, and free from all material contaminations. Therefore, by nature, he is not subject to the sins of the material world. Verse number 36, Arjuna asks Krishna what forces us to act sinfully. Abandoning one's prescribed activities, he asked Krishna about the perverted nature of the living entities who act in sin, as if instigated by someone. So, in verse number 36, Arjuna is asking question to Lord Krishna, why this is happening? We don't want to do any sinful activities. But we are by force we are acting sinful activities. Why? Kama esho, krodho esho, rajoguna samad bhava. So verse number 37 to 43, Lord Krishna explains who is the instigator behind the jiva's sinful actions. Lord Krishna describes our eternal enemy in the form of lust. One can conquer lust by working in Krishna consciousness with steady intelligence, fixed in knowledge of one's pure identity. According to Karmavad or Karma Mimamsa philosophy, there are subtle laws of nature that reward or punish us according to how we act. Jasa karma aisa phal. As you sow, so that you reap. According to our karma, we will get the reaction. In a future life, one reaps the fruit of his present work. And this is the sum and substance of reality. Our mind is like an unchaste woman. Our mind is thinking so many things. We should control our mind. Because senses controlled by mind controlled by intelligence controlled by super soul. We should listen our super soul, Paramatma, through the disciplic succession. Then we can control our senses, otherwise not possible. If one accepts the existence of karma as a system of laws awarding reaction for our present activities, then we ourselves, according to our nature, will decide our future. Our happiness, distance in this life have already been adjudicated and fixed according to our previous activities. And not even the demigod can change that. Any demigod cannot change this. Already it is fixed up. They must award us the property or poverty, sickness or health, happiness or distress due us by our previous work. However, we still retain the freedom to select a pious or impious mode of activity in this life. It is depending on our will. And the choice we make will determine our future suffering and enjoyment. It is according to our karma, according to our nature. For example, if I was pious in my last life, in this life the demigods may award me great material wealth. But I am free to spend my riches for good or for bad purposes. It is depend on my will. And my choice will determine my future life. I am collecting donation, but I am using that donation, that money for my own sense gratification purpose. But I am not giving donation to the temple. I am not serving devotees. Like a miser, getting and putting in the pocket. It is counting by Chitragupta. Thus, although no one can change the karmic results due to him in this life, everyone still retains his free will by which he determines with his future situation will be. What is our future situation will be? It is depending on in this life, whatever we are doing. It is depending on our activities. Upon close scrutiny, we observe that our work is nothing more than the interaction of the material body with material nature. Lord Krishna himself states in Bhagavad Gita 3.28 in a more serious mode. Guna guneshu vartanta. According to the gun, we are trying to enjoying these senses. Guna guneshu vartanta. Lord Krishna forced in this mode. So karma mimamsa philosophy, according to karma mimamsa philosophy, accept that good activity in this life will give us a better next life. Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, chapter 24, it is mentioned. Lord Krishna was giving karma mimamsa philosophy to his father. According to Srila Sridhar Swami, presented 6 theoretical points that number 1, karma alone is sufficient to determine one's destiny. Number 2, one's conditioned nature is the supreme controller. And number 3, that the modes of nature are the supreme controller. And number 4, the Supreme Lord is simply a dependent accept of karma. And number 5, he is under the control of karma. And number 6, one's occupation is the actual or shippable deity, our karma. So we are practicing devotional activities, spiritual life. Although spiritual life is very difficult to practice. We came to spiritual life, we are practicing, but sometimes we think it is very difficult to continue. Maybe spiritual life is difficult, but material life, it is impossible. Because we came from material life to spiritual life. So we can realize what is material life and what is spiritual life with our intelligence. Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga. How to come this Vairagya Vidya? By hearing Bhagavad Katha, by hearing Sadhu, by hearing Guru. Sravanam, Tat Srinu. First quality is Tat Srinu, Sravanam. We should hear from the bona fide person, authorized parampara. Then it will work, it will affect in our heart. It is because of karma alone that living entities take their birth in a certain body, experience varieties of happiness and suffering in that body, and then give it up as the karma pertaining to it runs out. Thus, it is karma alone that is our enemy, our friend, our guru, and our Lord. Our karma. We should understand what karma you are doing. The senses, the mind, and the intelligence are the sitting places of the lust. Through them, lust covers the real knowledge of the living entity and builders him. When we go to sleep, without mobile, we could not sleep. Before going to sleep, we see mobile. After waking up, we see mobile. This is part of our life, now this mobile. This is called Maya. This is second Maya. So this mind, who controls the senses mind, and this mind is, he want to do something new. Always he want to do something new. There is one Bengali song, একটা নতুন কিছু করো, ওরে মন একটা নতুন কিছু করো, oh my mind, do something new. We should not give freedom to the mind, that is real purpose. If we give freedom to the mind, so mind will create so many ideas. That's why we chant japa, Mahamantra, for controlling our mind. When Srila Prabhupada was present, that time he saw practically, I heard from Srila Prabhupada lecture. Srila Prabhupada told when he engaged someone in a managership, in the leadership, that leader want to create so many things, so many ideas. It should be broken, it should be being here, it should become like this, it should go there. So many new ideas. After breaking everything, spending money, same thing he is doing. What was before? So we should not give up free to our mind. We should engage with superior order. Then our mind become controlled. Academically, one may be very learned, but because of his long association with material nature, he is in bondage. So many educated people come here. Materially, they are very educated. They are associating with so many people. So in Krishna consciousness, what is our main education? Our status, our degrees, big result from examination, that is our education. When we die, that status will go with us, degrees go with us, that result go with us. People remember that things. People remember only two things. They will remember that thing, never. What they will remember? Our good behavior and our bad behavior. If today I die, so tomorrow some devotee will tell, oh, this Prabhu was very good. If I do some good activities, then they will tell this Prabhu was good. If I do some bad activities, they will tell these people very not good. So these two things, good behavior and bad behavior, people remember. So our best education is our behavior. So International Society for Krishna Consciousness giving training how to become good devotee, how to become Shuddha Satta, how we can change our behavior. We should follow our disciplic succession for becoming good devotee. We should change our behavior, good behavior. We should behave with others very nicely. Our mentality should be helping mentality to bring others to Krishna consciousness because they are suffering. In our practical life, we realize how much we suffered before coming to Krishna consciousness. How we realize? By practicing Krishna consciousness. One day one cannot become a devotee. He can become a devotee in the training process, slowly. Now I have disease, cancer disease. If I take medicine, one day I become cured? No, it will take long time, little time. This Krishna consciousness also take time to become pure devotee by following the instruction of Sadhu Guru Shastra. So what is Vedic wisdom? There are two kinds of knowledge, material knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge is Vedic wisdom. Vedasya sarvam aham eva, Vedasya sarvam aham veda aham. That is knowledge. Vedas means knowledge. What is perfect knowledge? We should understand that what is perfect knowledge. Perfect knowledge is that my constitutional position is to serve. Our position what? To serve to others. Being You can bring any man in this world who can say that I am not a servant. And you can say that I am not servant. Is there any man or woman in this world, within this universe, who is not a servant? Who can say that I am master, I am controlling this? Can anyone say that he or she is not a servant? Is there anyone? Everyone is servant. We are serving to others. Somebody is servant of this society, somebody is servant of country, somebody is servant of his wife, his family. And somebody is servant of cats and dogs ultimately. If you go to foreign land, no need to go to foreign land, just go to Delhi or Mumbai. There you can see they are serving their cats and dogs. In morning walk, they are going with dogs. And in their bedroom, you can see the cats. They are not serving gods, they are serving cats and dogs. That is the ultimate result. One must be a servant. In our ISKCON, there are 3 moods. What is our 3 moods? Because ISKCON telling everything practical, not speculation. There are 3 modes: Shabba, Shabak, and Shaba. We should understand these 3 modes. Who is Shabba? Shabba means Bhagavan Krishna. He is Shabba. Who is Shabak? We are Shabak. We are serving to him. And Shaba? That corner you can see some Matajis are serving for whom? For Lord pleasure. Servant means pleasing to others. Serving means become a servant. So Krishna consciousness devotees, they are serving to whom? To the Supreme Lord. Shabba, Shabak, and Shaba. This is our ISKCON mood. So when a man come to this knowledge that I am serving, so why not serve the Supreme Lord? You are serving so many cats and dogs, your family members, your wives, from morning to night. So you can keep Krishna in the center. Then everyone becomes satisfied. This is called knowledge. This is the perfect knowledge. And this is perfection on knowledge. Why? Because we keep Krishna in the center. Nobody can free from being a servant. Either you become a servant of God or you become servant dog. 2 ways. You can become servant of God, Krishna, or become a dog. You can be so many people serving their dog. I'm staying there. I saw morning times one very old man taking his dogs and walking with him and feeding him nice food, spending money. They now have time for service. What will be their next result? According to their karma, they will get another body, but not sure he can get a male body. We must be a servant. So the intelligent person, a wise person, he refers to servant of God instead of becoming servant of dog. There is no escape that one become a master, no one become a master. Everyone is servant. Therefore, one who is execute his duty according to God's injunction and who follows the rules and regulation, then he become freed from material bondage. So already I have explained in our ISKCON we have 3 modes. What is the 3 modes? Shabba, Shabak and Shaba. Right? So we come here, we should follow instruction our Guru Maharaj, our authorities. From outwardly we are telling, Prabhu, I am servant, I am your servant, but inwardly we are independent. We are not dependent. Servant means dependent should be there. We are depending on our Guru, Guru Parampara and Krishna. We accepting initiation, we should take some responsibility to serve our Guru, Guru Parampara and Krishna. Then our life becomes successful. So third line what? Shabba, Shabak and Shaba. Shaba means serving. That serving mood should be loving service with love, not with some intention. If I do this Shaba, I will get that benefit. That is called business. Without condition, our serving should be there. That service should be with love, from our heart. Those who are in Grihastha Ashram, how they are serving their children? Without any condition. They serve their children with love. Our mood should be like this with Lord, with our Guru Parampara, with devotees. Inside this ISKCON boundary, temple boundary, now we are in Vaikuntha Dham. Just you go out of the gate, Maya Devi is waiting with garland. Come, come, come. I am waiting for you. When you go out of the gate from this temple, then Maya will kick on your face. ISKCON means systematic. This is practical. If we follow regulative principle very strictly, attend temple program, follow the instruction of Guru, our authority, then our life becomes successful. Why authority is chastising us? Why Guru is chastising us? For their benefit, own benefit? No. They are chastising us for our own benefit. You should not do this. You should come to Mangalarati. You should chant japa with devotee association. You should hear Bhagavatam. You should eat prasadam. Don't eat anything except Krishna prasadam. Don't talk anything except Krishna katha. But what we are doing, although we are initiated, we are doing prajalpa. This devotee doing this devotee doing that. He is not doing this Shaba, why will I do this Shaba? This is not service mode. Why you came here? Why we came temple? We came temple for serving our Guru. We came temple for serving our Guru Parampara and Krishna. You also came here for Guru Krishna, right? So we should focus on our Shaba, what authority gave us. We should follow that their instruction. Just complete our Shaba. Materialistic people, when they go to office, they do their Shaba 10 to 5. After that, they think, now I am free. I can do whatever I like. But in Krishna consciousness, always engage in Krishna Shaba. We don't have time for spending time. We are waiting, what is the next? What my Guru Maharaj giving instruction? I cannot tell my authority. I cannot tell my Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, I don't like this Shaba, please give me that Shaba. There is no excuse. We are devotee. Actually, we are devotee. We are initiated devotee. Who become a devotee? Before become a devotee, one should become a disciple. Who become a disciple? Who follow the discipline. Maybe we are 10 years, 12 years, 20 years in Krishna consciousness, but we are changing our thinking. We are following discipline. This karma yoga, nature. According to our nature, we will get the result. We should follow everything systematically. Then our life becomes successful. Otherwise, punaryopi jananam, matri jathare, shayanam. So much suffering. So servant, where servant means he is serving his master. So when master become pleased, then master will give the extra payment in materially. So sometime when we go to take darshan the temple, we hire auto rickshaw for 2 hours. Sometimes it take little time. But we judging him how he is serving us. If he serve us very nicely, after coming back, we judge him, yes, these people very nicely serve us, very hard working, so we should give him extra payment, right? So we give him like some little more money. Like this way, our authority, our Guru Maharaj is observing us, how we are acting, how we are serving devotees, how we are serving our temple, our Guru Parampara and Vaishnavas. They are observing everything. Krishna consciousness means everything practical. It should be. There is 100% guarantee. If one come to ISKCON, if he follow the rules and regulation, within 6 and 1 year, he can change his mentality. There is no any doubt. Just he have to follow the instruction. Sometimes some people come in temple, in Mangalarati time, so many people. They are seeing devotee, how they are nicely dressed, how they are chanting, how they are sitting together. And they feel how, oh, these devotees are very happy. Then slowly, they associate with devotees. And by devotees' mercy, slowly, they become a devotee. Sadhu, Guru, and Shastra. How we came to this Krishna consciousness? By Sadhu, Guru, Vaishnava's mercy. Willingly we came here? No. Some Sadhu went to us, and he speak with us, and he give us his mercy, then we came to temple. And we take darshan the Lord. Then we associate with devotees. Then we met with our spiritual master. And we got initiation. By Krishna's mercy, one can meet with Guru. By Guru's mercy, one can meet with Krishna. So now we become a devotee. Okay. So when we take prasadam, we chant Mahaprasada Govinde, right? Now we become senior. We are going to temple for Krishna hall for eating prasadam. We have no time for chanting Mahaprasada Govinde. You are so busy. We should follow the all instruction, then our life becomes successful. When we receiving Krishna Prasad, we should pray to Krishna. By Krishna's mercy, we are taking this Mahaprasad. And that Mahaprasad will change our contaminated mind. Prasadam means mercy. So this human form of life is a chance for the living entity to escape the entanglement of material existence. In the human form of life, one can conquer the enemy lust by cultivation of Krishna consciousness under able guidance. Krishna consciousness helps one to get out of the material entanglement. It is better to be situated in one's position and try to attain Krishna consciousness under superior training. Thus, one may be freed from the clutches of Krishna's Maya. This is the process. According to our quality and position, has a particular type of work to discharge, and such duties may be discharged in Krishna consciousness. One should stick to his prescribed duties even up to death. One should follow the spiritual master order. Spiritual master duties are ordered by the spiritual master for the transcendental service of Krishna, and that will lead us to the path of liberation. This is the only way. So, the Supreme Lord burns up all the accumulated karma of those engaged in his loving service. Not only is Lord Krishna above the laws of material action and reaction, but he can immediately dissolve these laws for anyone who satisfies him through loving service. Thus, the Almighty God is supreme in absolute freedom, and by surrendering to him, we can escape the bonds of karma and stop accepting their dismal rules as supreme. Just we need to serve Guru and Krishna. That is the only way. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. Hare Krishna. Any questions or comment regarding on this topic? श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की, गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरे कृष्ण।